Hey guys, welcome back. This week we're taking a look at the scallops from the Fox's Den located in Annapolis, Maryland. And in other news, I got married during a pandemic. One of three primary elements in this dish is pearl couscous, also known as Israeli couscous. We're going to start by toasting our couscous in some olive oil over medium-low heat until they are lightly browned, as you can see here. Once you've remembered to put on your apron, add 1¼ cups of water and turn the heat on high. When this comes to a boil, cover your pot, turn your heat back down to low, and set a timer for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is up, your couscous should be light, fluffy, and delectable. Next up on the chopping block is asparagus. This mercaptan containing vegetable known to cause stinky pee is going to be added to our couscous to make a light salad of sorts. Now I'm cutting these asparagus in roughly 3/4 inch pieces on a bias simply because it makes them look cool. Now let's continue to give Junior from VeggieTales nightmares by dropping his entire family into a pot of boiling water. And after 3 minutes, remove the family and place immediately into a bowl of ice water. Next up, we are making some Tarragon Creme Fraiche. If you don't know what creme fraiche is, it's basically just sour cream in a turtleneck. To start, we're going to add 8 ounces of this fancy white substance to a bowl along with the juice of half of 1 lemon. After which we're going to prepare some fresh tarragon for the sauce. To remove the leaves, simply grasp the top of the stem and push all the way to the bottom of the stem. Repeat this process with roughly 3 stems, give them a fine chop, and place them in your bowl. After the tarragon, which used to be my favorite herb because it sounded a lot like my favorite fictional book at the time, Aragon, we're going to chop up 1/2 of 1 shallot very finely and add it to the mix. Finish it off with a little salt and pepper, stir to combine, and make sure to give it a taste before we wrap it with plastic wrap and put it in the fridge to wait patiently like the good sauce that it is. Now that our couscous has cooled off a bit, we're going to add our asparagus, about a tablespoon of lemon juice, and salt to taste to create a perfect base for our scallops. To prepare our scallops, we have to pat them dry with paper towels, but since the world recently ran out of paper towels, I had to use my wife's blow dryer. I wish I was kidding. And oh, what do you know, my wish came true. Please don't use a blow dryer on your scallops. Instead, use literally anything else and follow up by liberally seasoning your scallops with salt and pepper. Once your pan is nice and hot, we're going to drizzle in enough olive oil to lightly cover the bottom. After which we are going to begin placing our scallops into the pan, making sure not to overcrowd them. Even with this many, it may have been too crowded, but you live and you learn. After approximately 3 minutes, or until the scallops have developed a beautiful crust on the bottom, give them a flip. If you're using any other pan besides mine which needs to be re-seasoned, scallops will pull away from the pan naturally when they are done. Proceed to add 2 tablespoons of butter along with 2 cloves of garlic and a few sprigs of thyme into the pan. Tilt your pan, making sure to not grab the hot cast iron with your bare hand, and ladle the butter onto the scallops. This little technique will enhance your flavor tenfold, and I highly recommend trying it out. Set these guys off to the side for just 1 second, and let's build this dish. Starting on the bottom goes our Tarragon Creme Fraiche, which I'm going to try my very best to make look beautiful. On top of that, we're going to pile on our Israeli couscous and asparagus salad. And last but certainly not least, we're going to add our divine hunks of ocean-dwelling protein. Finish the dish off with a little bit of tarragon, and behold.